See a lot of man will have a girl, yeah, fam.
Yeah.
And you see like how we're bros, fam. Like really good friends. Until we do call ourselves bros, and it's like man, a bros, fam. Yeah.
For real.
I know man that will call man the bros, but wouldn't bring the girl around the person to call bro.
That's not your bro.
Yeah, and also it's some insecurity from the man who's got the girl.
But it also shows he doesn't trust his bro either. You're insecure about your girl being a hoe, so one way you with her. If you think she could be doing hoe shit like that behind your back, innit? If you think your girl's capable of doing that, you shouldn't be with that girl. That's not the right girl for you.
Of course, because if you won't bring her around your bro, then all the times when she's not with you, what do you think she's doing?
Exactly, fam. And then two, if you won't trust her around your bro, you don't trust your bro either, cause he's got to say yes and entertain that situation. You get me? Like, it can't just be a thing where it's one side and then you blame her, cause she's moving. Like, say if I brought a girl here now, you brought your girl, and she was moving mad, like trying to put it on me, and you was downstairs or something. That's still up to me to then pursue that and take it further. And obviously, as your brother, I'm not gonna do that. First thing I'm doing, I'll go down to you and be like, yo, not on no bitch thing, but I'm telling you, this is what's going on. Believe me or you don't, but this is what's happened up there. Your girl's like moving a bit mad, but you can take that from me and believe that, or you go about it and deal with it you want and ignore that. You get me? But I'm telling you, this is what happened. You can either have it out and talk to her about it, or you can ignore it and go blasé. And do you get what I mean? But that's up to you then. But there's no way I'm gonna sit there and.
I'm similar, bro. Like because there's so much girl out there. Like I even remember having people who have seemed as if there was friends, but there was more associates, and they've had girls, and the girls weren't ugly, and then they broke up with the girls, and then the girls have showed interest in me, and then even though they're not with them no more, I still haven't dealt with them. Exactly. Because it's like, why would I want to deal with someone that I was kind of tight with at the time? Is ex. Like that's just weird.
Proper like what? Basically, you're kissing him, fam.
For real, bro. That's how I see it.
It's bro, like even if like, say I had a girl on the line, yeah, and what's it called? Boom. Nah. You was like, oh, I know her from time back. I slept with it. Alright, cool. Boom. Blocked. Of course. Even if it wasn't a thing where it was just a one night stand, I still don't want to deal with that. Cause I know one of my boys have been there. That's not a place for me to go.
There's not many people like us, though, you know, fam. Not many men like us.
Because too many men think with a dick. And that's just facts, fam. Like, it's funny when you say it like that, but
it's true.
It is true.
Because even when you go out, fam, like me, I don't go looking for girl when I go out, fam. One, because I've got a girl, and two, even when I'm single, I don't go out looking for girl, fam. Because when you go out looking for things, you never find them anyway, fam.
No,
so real. if you get ready and you're there like, oh yeah, I'm going out to get a girl, rare. But I know this man who do, fam, and when they have a night, what they think is good, fam. These gal, what these man are going home with, and these gal that these man are buying drinks for and that, fam. When I look at the gal, I'm thinking like, how are you even entertaining that?
No, for real. Like, beer goggles is a real thing, and you're splashing cash on it. It's like I don't get when people let girls come in between, like you say, they're bros and that, and like in between friendships and shit. That's mad. It's like one time I was in the club, yeah. It was Lisa's birthday, innit? It was her 30th birthday. It was in I forgot what the club's called. Up down under it. You know, is it James Street where you go through to Mid Marion way where you got Riley's?
Yeah.
You know that club that used to be there where you go through the alleyway?
Up in there,
It was in there, yeah. That was a mad night still. It was on the first floor. It was in there. So we was out with all her work lot. And my other sister and Kurt was there, my other sister's partner, innit? So me and him, we're not really drinking car. It's Tan and these two are there getting pissed. So even though our work friends are there, they're all drinking. We're just sat back more.
Like chaperone.
Yeah, more in the corner just watching out. I've got a little kind of J2O or something, a little bottle of J2O, and so is he. I'm in there, we're just talking, like, but we're leaned up on the side, like, just talking. And then this girl comes out of the blue, just grabs my wrist, fam. I was fuming, just grabs my wrist like that and starts pulling, man. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? She's like, come, you coming with me dancing? I was like, I'm going nowhere. Can't you see I'm talking a minute? Like, how rude can you be? Like, I don't care if you're a girl.
You know the worst thing? If you did that to a girl, fam, it would be sexual harassment. You probably end up in bridewell.
For real. And then, like, she still got hold of my hand. I'm like, yo, I'm talking, move, innit? And she's like, no, come, like, do you know, trying to head. I was like, get the fuck off me now. Like, do you realise if you was a man, I'd just punched you in the face right now. What are you actually playing at? Like, this is a dark club. I could have just spun around and hit you first thing. Like, you're lucky I heard.
Instinct.
You're lucky I heard a girl's voice, innit? Say, hey, come. Yeah, but if I thought I was a man, your chin could have been broke or anything. Like, why are you putting yourself in a dumb position like that? Like, you get what I mean? And like you say, if it was a different way around, madness. But it's like a girl, like girls have some sort of complex, or not all of them, of course, but a lot of the ones you get in the clubs have some sort of complex where you should be happy to dance with me, or you should want to be. Do you get me? Like, it's my God's gift, or.
And them kind of girl there are no good, because do you think you're the first person she's done that to that night?
Of course, it's
and even, you know, when I was talking about these girl where these man, and you know the only word that comes to mind? Desperate, fam. Do you get me? Who were piling the girl full of drink and chatting bare shit like, oh, I love you and I want to be with you and I've never seen a girl like you before, and the girl don't even look 2 out of 10, fam. Yeah, and these gal are the same gal that you will see biting up with like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 man. You get me?
For real.
And mine are still on the gal, and I'm thinking to myself like, you're good to catch hepatitis C, brother.
Do you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no, facts though,
no,
fam.
of course. All of them things there, like, you're lucky you ain't got AIDS or. How can you be sharing it about like that?
Serious.
Like, elastic bands lose elastic after a while. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
no, for real.
Lollipop flues take.
For real.
Like, what the, like, but it's them girls there as well, and boys like that will fill girls with drink, like, in the club all night. You're basically a rapist at that point.
Of course.
If you're getting a girl like that, you're happy buying her drinks all night long, knowing you're taking her home to sleep with her. Boy, you're.
But do you know what? I think the only time I bought a gal a drink here, fam, is on a friend's birthday, when something happened. I didn't see what happened, but when I turned around and looked, there was 2 gals. There was all right as well, and there was arguing with my friend, and it was his birthday. And there was kind of getting violent, like slapping and hitting and stuff, you get me? And I tried to kind of like make it a joke thing, like I did the Danielson thing, innit, fam? Yeah? And when I did the Danielson thing, the stopped, innit, fam?
Everyone cleared.
Yeah, the stopped, yeah, fam. But then, like, there was tension between my friend and the gal. They weren't near each other in the bar, but there was tension. And I could see it was affecting my friend on his birthday, innit, fam? So I've gone up to the gal and I've gone, what are you drinking? Yeah? And the gal just seemed mad shocked, innit, fam? Because they must have been thinking, like, oh, like, why is he asking us what we're drinking? Like, because I don't know who started the argument, fam. I don't even know, honestly, I don't know.
It's one of them. When you're drunk, it doesn't
matter. I wasn't drunk, no, fam.
I mean, when they're drunk.
Yeah. I don't even know if they was drunk, fam. I don't even know.
More
probably. And my friend had a few drinks. I'd had a few drinks, but I wasn't drunk, innit. And I asked him what they're drinking. I've gone to my brethren. I've asked him what he's drinking. I've bought everyone around the drinks. And then I've given the gal the drinks, and my friend's giving him the drinks, innit. Yeah. And then straight away, the girl were going up to him like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry." And apologising, we didn't mean it. Rare. But I could kind of see that happening if man bought them the drinks, innit?
Yeah, in hindsight.
Yeah. And then he was like, "I don't know what's going off. And I was saying, listen, what is better, having the hatred and the tension in the bar, or buying them a few drinks? They've said sorry now, and the balance has been restored.
Yeah, it's all
Do you
back
get me?
to good vibes.
Yeah. Do you get me, fam?
No.
And then even when I brought the girl that was on me a drink, like, she didn't ask for no expensive drink, fam. She asked for apple juice.
Politeness as well.
Do you get me, fam?
No, for real. Some girl be like, "Oh, give me this cheap, expensive bottle of champagne," or you know what I mean, like.
Yeah. But that's the only time I remember buying a girl a drink, fam. And it weren't to like get her to film me or anything. It was to neutralise the situation. You get me, fam?
Exactly.
And I probably wouldn't have even have done it if it weren't my friend's birthday. But I know otherwise he would have been in the club and he would have been giving the gal dirty looks.
Yeah.
The gal would have been giving him dirty looks.
Yeah, just punching and that.
Yeah. And after, I know he felt better, fam. We had a good night that night. You get me, fam? But if that didn't happen, the night wouldn't have been as good. You get me, fam?
Probably would have ended up leaving the bar and been like, "Oh, come, let's go," or
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even like it. Cause once something like that happens, you put it onto the pub then or the bar that you're at. You're like, "Oh, it's dead here." Like, you know what I mean? And then you don't go there, you'll go boom. But it's facts. A lot of people are not mature enough to see that though.
See, that's the only time I remember buying a girl a drink, fam.
Like, it doesn't matter if, like, do you know if man are out there buying girls drinks in the club? That's cool. It's when you got the expectation of, you know, you're taking them home. You get me? It's like, for me, if I'm in a club or I'm in any setting where a girl's drinking and a girl's on there, I'll take your number, but I'm not going back to your yard that night. You're not coming back to mine, and we're not getting a hotel. Cause you're drunk now. If we go back to a hotel or mine or yours and we sleep together, you wake up in the morning and regret it, I'm fucked. And that's cause I didn't do my due diligence and I didn't look out for myself, innit? Cause boom, we could wake up in the morning, you might not even regret it, but you might be 14, 15, fam. Little kids get into the club, you get me? Like,
serious.
we've seen it happen.
To Econ.
But I'm no one. You get me? I'm not Econ with this, big lawyers or anything. So for me, in that situation, I'd just be fucked. That's how I see it. I see it like, rather than put myself in a mad situation where it could go left if she's too young or wake up, regret it, and then boom, that it's rape because she's had some drinks, it's automatically rape.
You gotta protect yourself, innit?
For real. Like, I'd rather just take your number and boom, we'll deal with it another time. Like, even if it's another time where we've had a couple drinks, but we've both gone out at the same time and I know you're not drunk, we've just had one or two. You know, one of them. Rather than having the whole risky situation of, cause at least then if I've gone out, met you first and we start drinking, I know that you're actually feeling this, like, we were sober first, you know?
That's why I don't even like going out, bro. Because I'm not even old yet, bro. But you see the thing, I remember when I was young, yeah, fam, or younger, and I was in the club, underage, fam, and no one was saying anything, fam. The bouncers weren't saying anything. Older women were on me, fam. Girl my age was on me, fam. Like, it was just normal, fam. So nothing's really changed, fam. But obviously, these girls be looking older, younger, and because makeup's so advanced now and everything, fam, and these girls seem to be able to get cash. You know, with all these cash apps and that, fam, they can get money quick to make themselves look older, fam.
And
so you see when, so you see when the gal are going in the club and that, fam, like, I'm not on it, fam. Like, even if we went out now, fam, yeah, and a group of Beyonces and Rihannas came up to me, fam, I'm not even entertaining them, fam.
No.
Because more time, you know, with all the lights and everything as well, fam.
The ugly.
Yeah, yo, fam, the ugly, and you can't see how old they are, fam. And then, you know what most of them do as well? Before the night ends, fam, they get off rapid, and to me, that's a sign that either you must have curfew, you're ugly, or you don't want man to see you in the light because you know you look young.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So in the club, the girl be acting up in that, fam, going on like they're adult and that, yeah, fam. But then at the end of the night, they disappear rapid because they know maybe they don't feel safe. But obviously that's not what an adult would do.
Nope.
Do you get me?
Yeah. Realistically, when you come out of a club or a bar and you're drunk, you're outside that bar lingering or walking up the street for ages.
For real, even if you're looking for a food shop.
Yeah, cause more time you stood outside just chatting to anyone and everyone that's out there on your vibe.
Serious.
You get me? Like,
Serious.
you're all just out there yapping and then you're like, oh shit, we need to get food. Like, we've been out here an hour, freezing your tits off.
So more time, these gal who are in the club, fam, are underage, fam. They can't get alcohol from the off licenses and that, fam. So they get dressed up, go out, thinking the big people, when they fucking should be doing the coursework and their own work, fam.
Getting people into trouble, getting big people into trouble, ruining their lives.
That's why I don't even like going out, bro.
No, for real. That's why I've never been one for clubs and that, like, it's just a trap, fam. I see a club as the biggest trap, like, it's literally, you might as well put it close to, like, Satanism, fam.
Do you know what it's called? It's called, what's the word? Oh, what's the word? It will come to me. Begins with S as well.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
There's 2 words. One's like sodonism.
Satanistic.
That's it, satanistic. Yeah. The satanistic places, in it. Like, even if you look in most of the clubs and the bars and that, they'll have symbols and things on the floors and on the windows and stuff.
No,
which are basically like casting spells, so that when you go in there, that's what it is. You get me? And you see me, you know, because I'm not saying I'm super or special or anything, fam, but I'm not a kid. You get me, fam? And I resonate on some high frequencies. So when I go in these places, it's like a part of me repels it, innit? Do you get me? But don't get it twisted, fam, because at the same time, I can meet some people who are on a similar wavelength, and I can tell these people, because, say for example, if a song comes on and a lot of people go on the dance floor, but it's like a satanistic song, when I'm like, oh, I'm not dancing to this, even though I could be the only one not dancing to it, fam. And people, my friends could be trying to get me to dance to it, fam, but I'm not dancing to that song, fam. Yeah? But then man might look in a direction, fam, and see a gal, and she's smiling at me because she knows the same thing that I know, fam. Do you get me, fam? And then before you know it, that gal's moved closer towards man, fam. But obviously I'm not entertaining it because I've got a gal, you get me, fam?
But that's frequency.
Yeah, do you get me, fam? So you because even though you can still vibe with people who are on a similar frequency.
The goodness spirits and that, like, the light will always overcome, innit? Like you say, no matter what dark place you're in, the light always prevails. But like, these clubs have always been weird to me. Like, I've never understood like, say with a club, with a bar and that, you can chill, have your drinks, play a bit of pool, talk to your friends, yeah? In a club, you're there, you're dancing, you got your drink, but there's no talking. Who are you talking to, like? Because
the music's too loud and you can't even see too good.
Man, not on about, trying to go for a fag and all this, and like, do you need